And then, Mark, did you know that we have a new federal party in Canada called the United Party of Canada?
I heard a little
So
bit about this, and I got an invitation, I think through yourself, to interact with Grant, which I'm looking forward to. But please tell us more about it.
yeah, so it's founded by Grant Abraham, and Grant is, he says the last thing he wants to be is a politician, but he feels an obligation to stand up and speak truth to power. He's the author of the book The Battle for the Soul of Canada, which if you haven't read, I strongly encourage you to read it. He, what I like is that he's a straight shooter. He doesn't hold back, and he speaks truth. Anyways, the United Party of Canada states that they will return Canada to its lost moorings of peace, order, and good government as founded upon the supremacy of God and the rule of law as set out in the Bill of Rights and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. But what I was most excited by is if you go to their website, it talks about their top priorities. And here's a few that I think you'll really appreciate, Mark. So, restore the freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and rule of law. Eliminate the ceding of lawmaking powers to the Supreme Court and ensure that elected parliamentarians are the only ones who may change the laws of Canada. Affirm the primacy of parental authority. Glad to see that there. Establish new legislation to protect gun rights and property rights. Dismantle policies and ideologies rooted in the 2030 agenda. Here's one for you. Restore the Hippocratic Oath for medical doctors and practitioners. Establish laws that respect the bodily autonomy of every Canadian to choose the medical treatments that they determine for their health, and respect the requirement for patient consent and ensure there is no more coercion. So, how do you like those for priorities?
Oh, I love them. It's the restoration of human rights and the rule of law.
Yeah, yeah. So the United Party of Canada is running their first candidate in a by-election in Durham County in Ontario next week on March the 4th, and I encourage people to pay attention. I think Grant Abraham is going to force some conversations that the other political parties would rather not have in public. So I think this might make for an interesting election.
Oh, I think so. And please, listeners, if you are in the Durham County in Ontario, or you know anyone in or near the Durham County of Ontario, please get this news to them. Please get this Wins of the Week to them. And the link and information, as always, will be here in the written material. And Ted, I wonder if I could take you on a little tangent relating to this, because um, I think it's right off the bat, getting a member of the United Party of Canada into government and having a seat and a voice. Is that a majority overnight? No, but it's a seat and a voice, and a seat and a voice can have a lot of input, as we've seen in the past. But I think I want to maybe reach out to Pierre Polyev and to others. I mean, I'd like to reach out with deep respect for Leslyn Lewis. But right now, the Trudeau government, I mean, again, those of us who believe in the rule